that's what I like about being out here. Because there isn't a lot going on, you can just hear the nature, you can hear the stream flowing, which is really nice because I can just sort of have inspiration just come to me like really quickly. It's just really nice being out here. But there's definitely one thing that I've noticed about this particular forest in general, and it's the contrast between light and dark. You'll see the dark a bit later on. But I'm in the middle of writing a book series called Wormwood Witches. I don't yet have a title for my first book, which I'm actually quite some way through already, which I'm quite happy about. But the idea of world building is something that I'm having a lot of fun with right now. And one of those particular aspects of my world building for the world in which Wormwood Witches and a few other of my stories are going to be set is that the main city itself, Whittington, is surrounded by a huge forest. And there's a lot of history with that forest. There's a lot of magic in that forest. And there's a lot of spooky, haunting, horror aspects of the forest too. The forest in that particular world that I've created is very much alive. And coming here, and like I said, listening to that, listening to the water running, it's really kind of inspiring. It's very inspiring. It's very creative for me. And coming out here with my camera means that I can take pictures of things, video record a few bits, and they'll all go straight into my writing journal as part of like my world building research. So at least for those particular works in progress, which I'll probably just call whips from now on, Wormwood Witches takes part in the forest as well as the city, and I like to be able to combine and balance out the two. So I'm just going to continue on and I'll show you parts of the forest that I really like. So for example, the contrast here, it's like kind of overshadowed because of all the trees, so it's kind of dark. This kind of just conjures up this whole notion that the spookier the forest, the spookier those particular scenes of my book is going to be. So, I mean, I know it's broad daylight, so obviously there's a nice contrast, like I said, with darkness, and then you've got light on either side of all the darkness. So I want to be able to convey the feelings and the emotions within the story from each of the characters, especially from the lead character, Sienna Wormwood, by also being able to cut away and describe what she's feeling when she's in the forest, or what she feels when she's down at the beach, which you guys will probably learn a little bit about a bit later on. But yeah, this is a really nice dark area. It just looks really nice here. Like, look at this branch right here. Well, it's not even a branch, it's like the roots of a tree. It's obviously been cut down and stuff. But again, just showing the magical elements of the forest. I could turn that into a living structure. Whether it's having maybe a house underneath where the roots are, or maybe having like a secret portal at the top. Could be anything. But this is exactly what I come out for when I go around looking at the beaches, or if I'm at like in the forest or something. This is what I look for. And a lot of the times that inspiration is sometimes really spontaneous. So I could just be walking through with the dog, minding my own business, not really thinking of anything, and then suddenly it's like, boom, inspiration. Write about this particular tree or the way it looks, or write about the sounds that you hear, write about the stream that runs straight through. How can I apply that to the world building elements of my work in progress? But there's something really cool over here. Let me take you over. Obviously someone spent their time like putting this whole thing together, and it just looks really cool. It's just one of those things. I could work with that in my story. That could be someone's tent, someone's house, a portal. I'm just gonna go crazy, because as long as I put this in my writing journal, it's all good. And it'll be something that I can expand on as far as the story and world building is concerned. I'm just going world building crazy. But But yeah, I just thought it was really cool. What happened to my tree in my garden? My tree was my friend. I think that's probably why I like trees so much, because I didn't really have a lot of friends growing up. So I used to talk to trees and pretend they could understand what I was saying. God, I'm really sad. Right, let's just try and get out. There's too much dog poop here.